Namaste. I'm here to speak about the management of stuttering or stammering with the ancient Indian medical science called Ayurveda. Uh, I am a practicing Ayurveda physician and surgeon in Mumbai, city of India. My name is Dr. Aruna Iyengar. I have done my MSc Biochemistry and my BMS. Also, I'm a person who speaks PWS, person who stammers. I'm a person who speaks. Let us understand and avoid the cause. Okay, this itself is the treatment. This is an aphorism in Ayurveda. So let us see what is health according to this science. It is a harmonious balance of these 7 aspects which I have indicated, and not just a mere absence of a disease is not health. Okay, so when the doshas are nothing but the unique combination of the 5 elements of nature, that is the earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These are called as vata, pitta, and kapha. I'll just be getting into details of only vata dosha because vata dosha is important for speech production. Okay, and dhatus are nothing but the tissues and the organ systems. Okay, the senses, the mind, the proper evacuation of the excretory products, okay, that is feces, urine, and sweat, and the agni, nothing but the strength of the metabolism of the body, that is the conversion of the food to the various tissues and organs in the body. Okay, so and the soul, the health of all these 7 aspects, when in a harmonious balance, only then we can call a person is in the state of health. Okay, so when we say stuttering or stammering, it's actually a vicious cycle which begins with a buildup of anxiety, stress, or an overexcitement to express, or some fear. Okay, which leads to a buildup of a hormone called adrenaline. Adrenaline tends to increase the heart rate, and which is called tachycardia. Then the person tends to stutter, and there is a deepening of a neural pattern that I am a stutterer, and we tend to stutter in certain situations or all the situations. So this vicious cycle goes on, and then again there is anxiety buildup. So our aim is to basically cut this and this cycle. And yes, there is a method, there is a way out, and each person might have tried out various methods. So I'll just be talking about through the aspect of Ayurveda in the coming slides. Okay. So we'll focus only on Vata dosha. Vata dosha is nothing but a combination of the air and the ether elements or the space elements, which is nothing but you can call it as an intelligent and responsible movement of air is called Vata in our body. So it is responsible for having all these qualities: movement, lightness, cold, and minuteness, drying in nature, etc. So we have 5 subtypes of Vatas. That is the prana, udana, vyana, samana, and apana vata. It's okay if you don't get into the meanings of these Sanskrit terms. Basically, what we need to understand is that these 5 vatas work in unison, in the sense when a 1 or 2 or more of any of the vatas get imbalanced, then it tends to imbalance the other vatas. Okay, and for speech production, as I've highlighted in red, mainly the prana and udana vata, which are located in the head and throat region, are responsible for the speech initiation and the speaking. So basically, the udana vata, which is located in the chest region, moves from the nostrils and umbilicus and the throat region. So you can just try to visualize the movement of this vata. So when there is a imbalance of apana vata, for example, say you have not passed your stool in the morning, okay, or there is some menstrual difficulties, then a person tends to this affects the other vatas, that is the prana and udana vata also. Hence, speech can get affected. So hope hope you are with me. So let us see what is the root of the problem, and then understand the cause and avoid the cause. So the balanced flow of the prana and udana vata along with the mind, the manas, is what actually is responsible for the speech production. And any imbalance in these 3 affects the speech. So we need to make sure that there is no imbalance in these 3. So there are some few examples. Okay, like for example, lack of sufficient physical or mental rest, or too much of thinking and too much of electronic gadgets handling, or in the night you sleep with tight clothes. Okay, or incomplete evacuation of bowels, as I told, or avoiding food or eating some drying foods or cold food, cold water, all these lead to prana and udana vata imbalance, and hence anxiety build up, and then a person stammers. So we'll see what is the way out. In Ayurveda, we have an aphorism which we use in our treatment and diagnosis. Nasahi Shirasodwaram, that is the nose is the gateway to the head and neck region. So hence, installation of nasal drops with medicated ghees or oils is a very good way to balance the flow of the prana and udana vata, and basically the lubrication of internal, as I told you, the umbilicus also is part of the flow of the udana vata. So internal and external administration of the medicated ghees or oils is a good way to balance these two vatas. So avoiding the causes for imbalancing these with respect to lifestyle, diet, and thoughts is very, very important. And of course, slow speaking, slow responding, slow actions, okay, and speaking with utmost neutrality and not with these fear, excitement is what is to be inculcated. So to summarize, whatever happens, happens for a reason. I came across some wonderful souls because I had this stammering. Okay, via this the Indian Stammering Association or the self-help groups. So as I told you, the lubrication of the regions of Pranavata and Udanavata, nostrils, ears, the GIT, the whole gastrointestinal tract, the umbilicus, external application of some oil over the umbilicus also is good, and using the medicated oils or ghees, okay, every day. A sense of humbleness is there in all people who stammer, which is actually major strength. Don't mistake it to be your weakness. Make sure the flow of the five vatas are in balance, okay, including the mind with respect to the diet, lifestyle, and thoughts for clear and smooth communication. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay happy, speak well.